They roamed the Earth millions of years ago, but we still have so much more to learn about them. In the last 20 years, huge advances have been made, with hundreds of new dinosaurs being identified.
The Natural History Museum here in London has one of the biggest dinosaur collections in the world, and they're making new finds all of the time. But it was while Mike Taylor was here doing research for his PhD that he made a discovery of his own.
I was down in the sub-basement here at the museum where the sauropod material is collected, and I was looking for a couple of bones that are published way back in the 19th century. And as I was going through those cabinets, I found what is now the type specimen of this new dinosaur. It was found near Hastings, we know from what's been published back in 1893. Now, the rocks from there are from right at the beginning of the Cretaceous, which comes immediately after the Jurassic. That makes it about 140 million years old.
The bone Mike identified is a dorsal vertebra, which is part of the backbone near the hip. It comes from a dinosaur called a sauropod, which would have had a large body, long neck and small head.
And this is what a sauropod would look like. They were herbivores, and the biggest of these creatures grew up to be the size of a whale. Now, the one that Mike's discovered was smaller, around 15 metres in length, and it weighed the same amount as an elephant. Now, the reason why his discovery is so significant is because this family of sauropods had never been heard of before.
Well, the exciting thing about the new dinosaur is not just that it's a new species or even that it's a new genus, but as far as we can tell, it may represent the first known example of a new group, a whole new group of sauropod dinosaurs. And it seems to be as different from the ones that we already know about as, for example, bears are from cats and dogs.
Mike, who is studying at the University of Portsmouth, has named the new dinosaur Xenoposeidon, which means alien sauropod. His discovery is revealed in this month's edition of the British Paleontology Journal, another step forward in understanding these awesome creatures from the past. Catherine Hole at the Natural History Museum in London for Meridian Tonight.